gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
Well, there's a growing makeshift memorial in honor of that victim. There you can see these candles and these posters that have messages on them. One of the messages from the victim's sister, and it says that there will be justice. And in this neighborhood, neighbors are on edge. This family is mourning, and police are looking for a shooter or shooters. Maurek Breedlove's life cut short in a hail of gunfire in front of this West Little River apartment complex Friday morning. Northeast 5th Avenue and 78th Street was an active crime scene for the better part of Friday afternoon.
Very loving, kind, patient, appreciative, very humble.
When the crime scene tape came down and investigators cleared out, his loved ones showed up, gathering at the spot where they say the 27-year-old lay dying.
This is where he was still breathing at. He was breathing here. He was still breathing here, right here.
ShotSpotter technology heard the gunfire around 11:30, and so did two Miami police officers who were about a block north of the shooting scene. They rushed to the scene and found Breedlove lying on the sidewalk with multiple gunshot wounds. Those officers performed CPR before Miami Fire Rescue took the victim to Jackson Memorial's Ryder Trauma Center. He was pronounced dead at the hospital.
He didn't fear God, because if he feared God, he would have feared himself, and he knew God was within him.
Police are turning to you for help in bringing his family justice. The shooter or shooters, suspected getaway car, described as a dark-colored sedan with a broken side view mirror, possibly held together by tape and missing a mud flap. And police are asking anyone with information in this case to come forward. You can remain anonymous by contacting Crime Stoppers. That number is 305-471-TIPS. In Miami, Ryan Nelson, NBC6 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this gun violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And now, a barrage of bullets ringing out in a South Florida neighborhood with deadly results. A man struck several times in that drive-by shooting. Now his loved ones are asking for answers as police search for this shooter. The Night Team's Franklin White there is live where it happened in Miami. Franklin?
Lynn, the victim's mother, sisters, and family placing these two signs and 5 candles in the spot where he was shot. They want justice, and they also want to know why someone would do this. Family members consoling each other during a candlelight memorial, remembering 27-year-old Maurek Breedlove, who was shot and killed during a drive-by Friday morning.
He was shot several times. Right now, exactly how many or where he was shot is still under investigation.
Miami police say the bullets went flying just before noon in the area of Northeast 5th Avenue and 78th Street when a car drove up and someone inside opened fire, striking Maurek before speeding away.
A dark-colored 4-door vehicle with tape around one of the side view mirrors and possibly missing a mud flap.
That's when cops who were just a block away heard the shots and raced over to help.
Those officers immediately responded to the scene. They found a victim who had sustained several gunshot wounds, attempted to render first aid to that victim.
Breedlove was then rushed to Jackson, where police say he was pronounced dead. And the victim's heartbroken girlfriend telling me the blood-stained concrete you see here is where he was shot and fell to the ground. She remembers him as a caring person.
Mark was a very loving, kind, patient, appreciative, very humble. He knew God was within him.
The victim's pastor says he's now praying for his family and calling for an end to the gun violence.
There's a mother grieving as a result of this. Michael wouldn't hurt a fly. He was a member of our church. He was a good soul. He doesn't hurt anyone, and I know that he's going way before his time.
The family holding a second memorial right now as we speak in North Miami Beach, where they say the victim grew up. Cops need your help, South Florida, finding his killer or killers. If you can help in this case, you're asked to call police or Crime Stoppers immediately. Reporting live in Miami tonight, Franklin White, 7 News, 19.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.